Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovely. I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share where internet is reacting to the fact that the Labor Department has actually shut down 99 job corps facility. This actually got a lot of people reacting to the fact that what is it that this administration is doing? Why are they trying to shut down people's livelihood, especially the young ones? I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into it.
The United States Department of Labor is shutting down Job Corps. Let me explain why that should piss you off. Job Corps is a federally funded program that gives low-income youth between the ages of 16 and 24 free education, career training, housing, food, and job placement help. For almost all of these kids, it is their one shot at breaking the poverty cycle that some of their families have been living in for generations. But the Department of Labor has announced that they're going to be shutting it down. Why? Because they say it's too expensive. It runs about $1.7 billion to process through about 50,000 individuals through the program annually. That's about $34,000 per participant, which is a screaming deal considering that that's housing, food, job training, career training, financial management training, everything that you would get throughout your life that these individuals haven't been able to receive because of where they came from. But at the end of June, on June 30th, the Department of Labor is shutting down all of the contract-ran centers because they say next year the deficit on the program will hit $213 million a year. They also say it's underperforming, and that could be argued to be true because only about 38% of the participants graduate, and the average income after leaving the program is about $17,000 a year. There have been some safety concerns at some of the job centers just due to the nature of the program, but the deficit shouldn't be a big problem. It's ran at a deficit before, and Congress has always ended up funding it because it is an important program that's been around since 1964. But here's the real truth behind it, because they're not shouting from the rooftops that nearly half of the students in Job Corps are black students. Another 17% are Latino. Only about 25% are white. So Job Corps doesn't just serve low-income youth, it overwhelmingly helps youth of color. And as with everything else in the past in this country, shutting it down doesn't fix anything. It's overwhelmingly going to hurt people of color. And this administration seems to relish that. There's no plan to return it. There's no safety net. There's just thousands of kids kicked out of training and housing with hundreds of staff across the country that are going to lose their jobs as well. So sure, Department of Labor and the Trump administration can say this is all about saving money, but let's not pretend that it's also about who benefits from this program and has historically, and who the administration and every Republican administration since it was established has been okay with leaving behind. This isn't about efficiency. It's about erasing people, and it's happening on purpose. So,
I'll never get over how much hypocrisy these people have to engage in order to push their agenda. Because earlier this week, we saw KK Caroline get on TV and talk about how America needs more people with skills, more people with trades. Well, she was defending the Taco Man's relentless pursuit against Harvard and all of the bully tactics that he's been using against that school. She clearly said his agenda is to make more people that are electricians, plumbers, skills that the American people need, and not whatever is being taught at Harvard. Those were her words. So you would think those are the words of the administration. That is what the president is looking for. And yet today, 99 Job Corps facilities are being shut down. over 40,000 students are being told that they just have to go home. Students who were learning skills like becoming an electrician, a plumber, and trades that we were told the American people need. So tell me, MAGA, how are y'all gonna explain this one? Are y'all just gonna buy it when he tells you that this was a money laundering scheme run by radical leftists? Because the truth is, Job Corps is something that kept young adults out of the prison system. Job Corps was a way for those criminals that you guys hate so much to find a purpose, a job, a way to not continue being criminals. Job Corps seems like the exact type of organization that your president should support, but he's having it shut down. Why do you think that is? If you can't answer that question, you're not paying attention.
Down Job Corps. Like, if you don't know what Job Corps is, it's something that like high school dropouts and young kids who, don't go to college can go to Job Corps and get trade trainings. Like, you can learn to work construction, you can learn to be an electrician, a plumber, those kinds of things in Job Corps. Like, you'd think these would be the kind of things that Republicans would be for. It's the trades. It's not even college. And it helps millions of kids. Like, of course, that's why they want to, destroy it, because it helps millions of kids. But I just heard Job Corps shutting down on Friday. And a lot of these people are like kids who went through the foster system and turned 18 and didn't have anywhere to go, so they went to Job Corps so at least they could learn a trade or something. And now they're not going to have anything. They're going to get kicked out of Job Corps probably before they get their degrees or whatever, or their certificates of their training, and they're not going to have anywhere to go. They're going to be homeless. This administration is just fucking evil. Of all the shit our tax money goes to, why the fuck are you cutting this and spending $300 million so Trump can go golfing? Why are the Republicans
decades of helping young adults find pathways. After decades of helping young adults find pathways other than college, the Trump administration is shutting down Job Corps because it no longer aligns with the president's priorities. Job Corps is a program that helps young people between the ages of 16 and 24 get back on track. It gives them free training for real jobs in healthcare, construction, computers, and other growing fields. It also helps students finish high school or earn a GED. But Job Corps is more than just school or job training. It provides a place to live, meals, and transportation. And for many students, it removes the biggest barriers to success. Instead of worrying about money or safety, they can focus on building a better future. Every year, thousands of young people across this country use Job Corps to turn their lives around. They leave the program ready to work, earn money, and take care of themselves and their families. Some even go on to college or other adventures. Now the Trump administration is shutting down many Job Corps centers. That means fewer chances for students who are just trying to do better and make it. It means more young people stuck without help and fewer trained workers for the jobs our country really needs. Closing Job Corps doesn't save lives. It limits them. This program has helped countless young people grow, succeed, and become independent. Ending it would take away one of the few free programs that gives real opportunities to those who need it the most. Job Corps works. We should be building it up, fixing it, not shutting it down.
I received a call last night from my son that his location at Job Corps, all the Job Corps locations are being shut down. And he's going to be coming home. We don't know when. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen with his education. As a mom, I'm devastated for him. He has worked so hard and given this program everything. He is in leadership. He is his dorm leader. He has done everything to make this a positive, well-rounded experience for himself. And currently we are left with no answers. I have called the Job Corps location directly. It's Saturday morning. They're all there figuring all this out. But I was told to watch the news if I want any information. And that is just unacceptable. I have called the news media and asked questions. I have not gotten any answers. I called the Department of Labor for the U.S. government. I did get to talk to a gentleman there who gave me a link to a PDF, which was a news release, and an email address to contact. I was still left with no answers. Nobody can tell me anything about my son when he's coming home or what's going to happen. They're not even willing to have the conversation. So I'm not going to stand by and just accept that. And maybe the answer is right now there is no answers. I'm not going to get on here and say this is political. I'm not going to do any of that. As a mom, this is simply, I just want answers about my son. And I think that is a very fair ask. We need to know where we go from here. And nobody can give us any direction. They can't even tell me what flight my son's going to be on or when he's even going to be coming home. He's in Utah. We live in Arizona. He's there for mechanics. He wants to be a business owner. He has so many positive aspirations for his life. He's 22 years old. And this was a great opportunity for him. My heart is broken for all the other members of Job Corps, all these kids, 16 through 24 years old, thousands of them who have aged out of foster care, who don't have homes to go to, that can't call their mom and say, "Mom, I'm coming home," like my son gets to. My heart is so broken. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help. And I'm just left with no answers at this time. I do understand why the funding was cut. The program costs $1.6 billion a year to fund and operate. The graduation percentage is less than 40%. And there's a lot of financial crisis and safety issues and everything throughout the program. I don't know why it's gotten to that point, why it hasn't been revamped, redone. It was like it was just left to decay, and our children are paying the price. So I'm going to continue to figure this out. I'm going to continue to look for answers, and I'm going to continue to post our journey as we go through this as a family and try to find some resolution and some other opportunities for our son so he can have the things that he needs to be successful in life. So follow along, and if you have any suggestions, comments, information, please leave it and help. We can figure this out together. Thank you.
Job Corps may just be shutting down permanently. The Department of Labor has sent notices to all 99 Job Corps sites, telling them that they are going to pause operations. But people are pretty sure that these are not pauses. The department is effectively closing all sites. Not only are the students and staff being kicked out, but the original deadline for these people to figure out where they gotta go has been shorted from June 30th to June 2nd. I tried to find a reason why Job Corps was shutting down, and they say the program is shutting down this operation because of a combination of financial challenges, safety concerns, and a review that the program is not really effective. The U.S. Department of Labor is responsible for the program, but they have cited a significant deficit, meaning they are losing money on high per student costs. They are saying they are losing money because each student that they push out is not living up to the resources that was put in, meaning that they got a low return investment, which they listed as key factors. But not only that, they also said additionally public safety concerns, including a high number of report incidents, have also contributed to this decision. I think this is cap because Donald Trump has just changed the law. If the public safety concerns was really their main concern, something would have been came out. But they are saying that the shutdown is part of a broader effort to reshape workforce training program and a focus on more effective and efficient use of taxpayer dollars. Do y'all think this gonna be effective? Do y'all think this is the right thing to do? Because they kick students and teachers right out their jobs. If y'all didn't know, people at Job Corps stay on ground, like a dorm or university. So they really just kicking everybody else saying you gotta figure it out. But what do y'all think? Let me know something down in the comments.
Like, seriously, lovelies, this present administration has been doing a whole lot. These people, like, they just want to keep on doing things without any form of repercussion. Like, they knew that nobody's going to question them. Like, why going after a department that was actually there to help people? Why going towards such administration? Like, what is really wrong with this present administration? Like, this is not getting this is getting serious. This is really getting serious. And the thing is that each and every person these people just come up with one thing or the other just to get people react, just to, like, they don't even care. They don't have any form of emotions. So according to research, according to what I've seen on the stitches and social platform, this Department of Education that decided that they were going to cut off 99 job curves, which actually focus on helping the younger generation, just in case that someone does not really want to go into college and all of that. You have the ability to actually go into these facilities. It actually said that not everyone can actually go through the four walls of the college and universities and all of that. So these facilities were actually meant to better people's life, to encourage at least the ones that cannot even fend for themselves, at least especially those people who are coming out from the homeless homes, the motherless baby homes. Just imagine after you are about 18 years and you've been sent out to, like, okay, go fend for yourself, and these facilities are actually there for these people not to think about home, not to think about food or shelter or anything that can jeopardize their success, but they focus more on building themselves for the betterment of the society. These facilities are being cut off. Like, but these are the same people who can actually fund maybe WAR. They can fund any other thing. They can fund even Gen OC and all of that. But just for you to help these individuals, you see it as something that, okay, you want to save money. Like, what is really going on with this administration? Why is it that they just want people to react? And it is actually said that most people who benefited from this is people of color and all of that, and they're just so bent. They're just so bent for coming for people of color. They're just so bent to, like, they just want to get people's reaction. And the thing is that the more people don't give them this reaction, they see it as okay, let's just continue doing what we are doing. Like, what is this? You are supposed to be helping but no, you're just bent on making their life difficult, miserable, and questionable. Like, this is just so difficult to digest. It's just so difficult. I hope that majority of the people who actually, voted for this are very happy with the outcome. I hope that they are very, very happy with the outcome from both left, right, and center. That this administration is just bent on trying to frustrate people's life, especially the poor. They focus more on making the poor people's life more miserable. They don't care. So far, their family and friends are not affected. They don't care. But this is not nice. This is really, really not nice. Like, truth to be told, there are so many other things that you have to, like, get rid of if you want. But this is just an avenue for you to help you. But no, the poor can just get, like, they can go to HIRE. They can just, you don't care. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please, lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do a girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, share your thought in the comment section of what you think, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. Of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.